the same thing. I love this haircut. I don't care what anyone fucking says. I think this haircut is the shit. I went to the stylist and I said, "Give me the secretary from Ghostbusters." I used to have really long hair. It was like right down to my ass, and I cut it off. And as soon as I cut my hair short, men stopped catcalling me. So I guess homophobia is stronger than rape culture. Try it, ladies. It'll change your life. And increase your wait time at the bar by about half an hour. So I'm 35 years old. I do wear makeup under protest. I think I want to stop spending so much money on it, though. You know, because I'm thinking, like, why do I spend hundreds of dollars on anti-aging shame paint? Why? Why? So I can fight a losing battle against time and gravity? So people will look at me and go, "Oh, you look good for your age," and mean it. Like, screw that. I can get the same result for less money if I just tell people I'm 50. Yeah, just reminisce about Gerald Ford. Let the admiration wash over me. I love American history. I do. I am a student of American history. I think it's wonderful. I think the American Revolution is boring, though. Just gonna put it right out there. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but I tried to get into it. I really did. There are a lot of very exciting events in the American Revolution. It sounds exciting, and then you look at it and it's kind of boring. You know, it's a great PR campaign for a boring war. I'll give you an example. Like, look at the Boston Tea Party, right? There's a protest against the tax on tea. Colonists got in disguise, threw the tea into the river. So what really happened is a bunch of white folks got together dressed up as Native Americans so they could make a ruckus while complaining about the price of drinks. It was America's first Coachella. It's not a party I want to go to. Not a lot of women get talked about in the American Revolution. Anyone know who the most famous woman in that war was? Just call it out.
Betsy Ross.
Yeah, Betsy Ross. Good audience. Good audience. Most audiences don't have any answer whatsoever to that. And to those people, I say, trick question. Women weren't invented until the 19th century. But yeah, like Betsy Ross, that's what's taught in the public schools. Most famous woman, American Revolution. Famous for sewing the first American flag. Except it turns out she probably didn't do it. Yeah, Google that shit. Oh, there's no evidence that she did it. No one even heard of Betsy Ross till 100 years later when they were playing the centennial celebrations and they wanted to talk up some female heroes so the revolution wouldn't sound like a sausage fest. And the best they could come up with was some bullshit story about Betsy and her bedazzler. Crazy. There are a lot of great women in American history. I just don't think they're the women we talk about that much. Like, I was always told one of the greatest women in American history was Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart is most famous for failing to fly around the world. Like, her plane disappeared, it probably crashed. I'm not bagging on her, but is this really a story we need to keep telling? All I'm saying is, like, women, we don't need this sort of press, all right? Like, we're still trying to recover from that whole Garden of Eden debacle. Like, to this day, I still cannot eat an apple naked next to a snake without getting shit for it. I just want equality, damn it. You know, people think I'm anti-religion, but I'm not. Like, it depends what religion we're talking about. Because I love Greek gods. You like Greek mythology? Yeah. Greek gods were DTF. And I like that. You know, like it was heteronormative, it was a little rapey, but they knew how to have a good time. I appreciate that in gods. My favorite story in all of Greek mythology is when Zeus gets the hots for this woman on Earth. So he disguises himself as a bull and he fucks the shit out of her. The end! That is literally the entire story. There's no character development. There are no plot twists. It's just fuck. And she's having a grand old time. She's riding him, going reverse cowgirl. Eventually, he deposits her on an island, makes her queen of it. There's no baby to deal with. Awesome. I would be that god's girlfriend. But then you compare that to our God, Jehovah, or Jeho as I like to call him. Jeho! I don't think he likes sex that much. Doesn't really happen for him in the Bible. Like his one big sexcapade is when he knocks up Mary, and she slept right through it. Like that is some bad sex, all right? Like that sex is so bad, God had to send down one of his angel buddies to tell her that it happened. And then she still said she was a virgin. She's like, didn't come, doesn't count. Mary was a feminist. Oh, that story always tripped me out, you know? Because, like, she slept through it. She obviously didn't orgasm. You know, you think God would be able to find the G-spot. Because I thought it was named after him. Incidentally, the G-spot is named after a German gynecologist named Ernst Grafenberg, who is widely credited with discovering it. Can you believe that? A dude discovered the G-spot, you guys. All right, that is nonsense, all right? A dude discovered the G-spot in the same way that Columbus discovered America. Yeah. All right. You don't get to say it's yours just because you plant your flag in it while you were looking for something else. Yeah. Thank you very much. We're going to get this show started. I'm going to bring up the host of Comedy Nation, John Fugelsang. Fugelsang.